Guys, for all the solutions of this book, visit forthesakeofeducation.com. I've been working hard of putting all the problems into one convenient place for you to be able to do your homework easily. So pay us a visit. Alright guys, let's do these two problems that say replace the force system acting on the post by a resultant force and specify where its line of action intersects the post AB measured from A. And on the second part, the same thing, but measured from B. Alright, this problem is very easy. First step is find the sum of the forces. So sum of the forces in the X is equal to this force right here, which is 250 times 4/5. This force right here, which is minus 500 times the cosine of 30 degrees. And this force right here, which is going straight to the left at minus 300. All this is in newtons. And this is equal to minus 533.01 newtons for the sum of the forces in the X. Now the sum of the forces in the Y is equal to this force right here, this force right here, which would be minus 250 times 3/5 plus 500 times the sine of 30 degrees. This comes out to be around 100 newtons. Now that we have the sum of the forces, we can get the magnitude. Calculate it by doing the square root of 533 squared plus 100 squared, which is equal to be 542.3 newtons. Now if you have to find the angle of this force looks something like this. It's going minus 500 and positive 100, so it's going towards the left, and let's say this is the positive x-axis, and you have to find this angle. If you calculate the tangent inverse of 100 over 533, you will get the angle 10.62 degrees, which is obviously this angle right here. So if you do 180 degrees minus 10.62, you get this angle right here, which is equal to 169.37 degrees. So the force has a magnitude of 542.3 and an angle of 169.37 with respect of the positive x-axis. And that's the answer for the resultant force. Now, let's find the moment and where this force will be applied in a point in the line A to B, measured from A first and then from B. Now to do the first part, which is measured from A, we have to find the sum of the moments about A created by all these forces, assuming counterclockwise is positive. And that is equal to, first, the moment created by the 300 Newton force, which is 300 times 1, because the distance from the post is 1, and it's trying to turn the structure counterclockwise. So it's positive. The second one is the x component of this force, this one right here. The x component is 500 cosine of 30, and you have to multiply by the arm of 2. And it's also trying to turn it counterclockwise, so it's positive. Then the y component of this force, because it's not exactly on the line of action, so it's also creating a moment, but it's trying to turn it clockwise, therefore it's negative, so it's minus 500 sine of 30 times 0.2, which is the distance, this distance right here, given right here. Now the x component of the 250 Newton force, I'm gonna keep writing it down here, don't get confused, which is minus 250 times 4/5 times 3. And then the y component of this force, which is creating another negative moment at 250 times 3/5 times 0.5. Now, when you plug all these numbers into your calculator, you should get that this is equal to 441.03 Newton meters. Sum of the moments of A, assuming counterclockwise is positive. Now the distance from A can be calculated by the sum of the forces on the x, because on the y there is no, the forces on the y are not creating any moment in the AB line, times d. So this is 441.03 is equal to dx, which is 533.01 times d. And if you solve for d, you should get that this is equal to 0.82 meters from A. Now let's do the second part. Which all you have to do is find the sum of the moments created by the forces, but this time around B, from here. Which is actually much simpler because there are more forces coming out of it. There's at least one more force coming out of it. So that being said, first the y component of this force, which is minus 250 times 3/5. The x component is not creating any moment because it's coming straight out of it. Now the 500 the y component is minus 500 sin of 30 times 0.2. It's minus because it's also trying to turn it clockwise. Minus 500 cosine of 30, which is the x component, times 1. And last but not least, the 300-pound force, times 2. When you plug all these numbers into your calculator, you should get that this is equal to negative 1158.01 Newton meters. Sum of the moments at P, assuming counterclockwise is positive. And just like we did before, f of x times d. And if you plug in your numbers, you get 1158.01 is equal to f of x, which is equal to, I honestly don't remember, let me look here, is equal to 533.01 times d. D is equal to 2.17 meters. Final answer for the second part. And final answer for the first part.